Hope everyone's doing well today. Just finished my chest and arms workout. Had a pretty good pump. Pretty solid workout in general. Nothing too complex, just a lot of high reps. Squeezing the muscle, just making sure the contraction of the blood is flowing through there. Making sure to get that mind-muscle connection. But I just want to show you currently the equipment I have for my home gym. I know I've done like 2 videos where I've worked out on it, but I haven't really shown you guys in depth what I have. So, I have a bench. This thing's huge for me. Allows me to do a lot more exercises, but got some 20-pound dumbbells, some 30-pound dumbbells, and I got 55s. So on the heavier side, still light for high reps. And then what I'm really, the best part is probably these 80s. Now these 80s, they allow me to do a lot more strength related training. So I can do heavy rows, heavy bench press, shoulder press maybe in the future once I get a little bit heavy, better of a spotter to help me get them up. And I got some lighter ones for all the accessory work, maybe some side raises, front raises. Got my belt. This thing is also huge. Weighted pull-ups and weighted dips. 2 amazing solid exercises, but this thing allows me to do a lot more with what I have. And then I have a few bands, various places. I got a band down here. I was experimenting around. And I got rings. These things are also huge. Funny thing is I took them, I had a play set on back from when I was a child. My brothers used to use them, but I hung them from the garage, and now I have rings to do dips on and pull-ups on, and maybe even more advanced calisthenic movements when I get better. Video just cut out there, but just showing the rings off. I was doing some chest flies on the ground. Chest flies on the bench are bad for your shoulders because they kind of, when your shoulders off it makes it a lot more unstable. When they're on the ground and they're locked in place, you can do a lot of really solid, powerful exercises without the added risk that a bench causes. There's a lot of weighted stretch movements that I like doing. The eccentric focused dips, where you fight on the way down, then explode on the way up. Pull-ups, rows, just really focusing on the squeezing and fighting on the way down, because there is a large amount of untapped strength, untapped muscle gains from the eccentric part of the motion. My hand's getting a little bit tired holding up the camera. But I'll probably go to a park later today and get a few photos. Might take you guys with me. Just walk around nature and talk a little bit. But life's going really well so far. Ton of really awesome stuff in the works. New merch drop coming as soon as stuff opens up after this. The virus has gone away. Just working on myself, trying to grow. Doing a lot of learning, more in-depth on the muscle protein synthesis. I think there's a ton to be learned from there. More biology and more science-rooted stuff than just the bro science that we commonly see on YouTube. But still eating. I'm actually in a cut right now. Eating a lot. I'm still eating a lot, but less than what I used to eat. Pretty decent amount of protein. I'm actually getting more sleep than I used to get, so it's beneficial for muscle growth. Just recovering overnight and making sure to train as hard as I can during my workouts to really get the most bang out of the buck, and then recover and then train again. But I'm doing 7 days a week and I'm training abs every day. So it gets a little bit tiring out, but because sometimes I go a little bit easier. Sometimes I push it up a little bit just to make sure I'm squeezing as much out of my muscles as I can to make sure I'm still growing. And I have a little bit of higher body fat right now, so I think it's even possible to grow quite a bit even during a cut. There's just all this science that's come up pretty recently about being able to recomp and use fat that is already stored on our body for muscle gain. It's pretty solid too. You only need a 33 calorie surplus to gain muscle, and when you're cutting, some of those calories can be used for that 33 calorie surplus in a sense to build muscle. And it doesn't have to be a huge cut either. I'm in a very moderate to 300 to 400 calorie deficit. I don't feel any different. I feel great. Still getting a lot of sleep. Not doing any cardio. I want to start running. I'm actually changing up my sleep schedule entirely. I want to start waking up at 5 every morning since I have nothing to do, and I can go to bed pretty early without having any problems with not getting sleep or not being able to do enough during the day. So things are going really well. Just working on myself, trying to grow. Done a lot of stuff, and hopefully gonna record a lot more videos for you guys and show you guys how to get some gains during quarantine. But if you want to check out my website, www.primalthreads.com. I'm not wearing the shirt. I'm wearing I do have the joggers on though. Free joggers, be something more. But that's what we just got to work on ourselves. We have the time now. We have the time. Why not use it and try to grow a little bit? And when we're done with this quarantine stuff, we'll be better than the competition. Be something more. Be primal. Peace.
Got the devil in your eyes. You went and took me by surprise. Say what you wanna say, I won't go back. If you wanna hit the the road and let's go then. Let's just go and see the world and just show them what it really means to live life golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see us shine, cause we're golden. They can't ever break us down, cause we're golden. They're about to see us glow, cause we're golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see us shine, cause we're golden. They can't ever break us down.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I hope everyone just enjoyed that workout edit of me and my brother training. You know, I think it's going to be pretty cool to see him grow in his strength training and pursuance of sports, whether they be soccer, whether they be powerlifting. As long as he's happy, that's good for me. The last few days have just been weird. Like, you know, I felt like I was getting so hyped up for the coronavirus, the virus stuff subsiding and peaking, and then it didn't. That it just kind of like crushed me a little bit. So that's been fun so far. But I did, coming tomorrow, I'm recording this probably the night that I'm going to be posting this video, but I recorded a podcast with a guy named James Williams, and great guy, but you all probably know him from David Lades or Dylan McKenna's YouTube videos. This guy knows more about supplements than literally half of the fitness industry combined. Like, this guy is an expert. There's a bunch of cars that just pulled in, but I recorded about a 2-hour-long podcast with this guy. I talked for a really long time, had a great conversation, you know, just hit a bunch of subjects about psychology, about nutrition. So it was just a really cool thing to talk about with such like a high status guy who knows so much about fitness, knows so much about nutrition, knows so much about just overall human anatomy and physiology. So I learned a ton. It was a great experience. So that'll be going live tomorrow. This will be going live tonight, but my training so far has actually been super solid, surprisingly. The garage home gym has done a lot of good for me, especially having some heavier dumbbells too. It just opens up 1,000 possibilities for my workouts. So I trained back today. The workout that you saw before was, I think, chest and triceps. It was one of the two. But I got a super solid workout in today. I just did 4x8 on pull-ups, and then I did some rows, some pullovers, try to think of the thing where you go kind of pull it in like this with like a barbell, but I use bands for that. Some sides bent over rows, you know, just a bunch of random stuff. But I got a really good workout on, and then I trained some arms too, and then I'm going to be doing abs tonight. But the plan is for me to stay up really late and reset my sleep schedule entirely so I can start waking up really early in the morning and be more productive. It's just something that I've wanted to do for so long. My schedule never really allowed for it, especially with like school and all. Like, you could wake up early some days, but due to that consistently work and be having to lift after work to get my workout done just didn't really work. So I want to start doing morning stuff, maybe going on walks in the morning, listening to more podcasts. That's another thing that I've gotten really into, just listening to people talk and listening to stuff similar to what I'm doing and what I did with James the other day. So it's been a process, you know. It's been rough, it's been hard. Hopefully the worst is beyond us, but I just want to see my friends again. I want to lift in the gyms. I don't know if I said this earlier, but shout out to Mark at the Athletic Club for lending me a bunch of equipment. Go there, it's amazing. Love the Athletic Club. It's the only nice gym in town compared to like Planet Fitness and Anytime Fitness. You know, if you want some good quality heavy weights, you know, some nice facilities, 2 pools, you know, spa, like tanning room. If they have the steam rooms, I'm trying to think, not jacuzzi, sauna. They have saunas. Just a bunch of really all quality stuff, and they have nice weightlifting equipment too. I'd highly recommend you guys check that out. But yeah. So be ready for the video tomorrow. I'm posting that at probably around 12. I'm going to stay up tonight editing the whole podcast. It's about 2 hours long, so it's going to take me a bit. The longest one I've done by far. I think it's over 2 times longer than the longest one I've done so far. But it was just great, you know, overall quality content. So I'd highly recommend you check that out when that does come out. I'll probably be linking it all over Instagram. I posted something today about it, just kind of teasing it a little bit. But the guy was great. Make sure you go follow James. There's a ton. Really nice, hands-on guy. Manager at Rock Bottom Supplements in New Jersey. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do another time lapse of the sun setting, and then just go home. I'm at a park right now, and I was originally gonna get some photos of me in the Primal gear, but I was like, you know what? I just want to relax. I want to listen to my podcast, think a little bit, meditate a little bit. I've been getting into meditating too. It's actually fascinating. Some of the science behind it all. There's some really crazy experiences that I've had meditating and that a lot of other people have had. I think being able to narrow it down to like a science of why those experiences happen is something that I'm going to probably put some time into in the upcoming future. But yeah, hope everyone enjoyed watching. Be something more, be primal. Make sure you check out the video that I'm going to be posting tomorrow. And just everyone stay safe. Stay safe. Peace.